Wonderful people, a pleasant afternoon to everybody. Now, beautiful people, maybe sometime this afternoon or maybe earlier this morning, or dear Prime Minister, the most honorable Andrew Michael Holness attended the graduation of his to commemorate or to celebrate the achievement upon his Doctor of Law and Policy. You know, the impact of U.S. gun laws on gun violence in Jamaica. You know, a very befitting, PhD. A very befitting PhD. Congratulations are certainly in order, Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I think that is how you officially should refer to him. I mean, if we're having a conversation and you would have already established that first part, then you can say Prime Minister Holness. I'm sure the task wasn't easy, but you achieved such a feat that many, may only dream of. And it takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of mindset transformation to engage in such. One of the things that I've noticed, and I will say I admire with the Prime Minister, is that you will just see him and then suddenly you will hear that he goes for this and goes for that, some sort of a growth, some sort of a development in his own personal life. Even how you see his dress code, his disposition, if there is some sort of a backlash or some sort of a challenge, he will come and he will decide that, okay, this is what I need to do. I have to put measures in place. You don't see him remaining at ground zero or at ground one. And that is commendable, my beautiful people. Anything in life, you must use it as a lesson. Use it as a lesson for your own growth and for your own development. I feel good to know that our Prime Minister, that we have a Prime Minister, that we see the transition in, in terms of him moving up, having a first degree. I don't remember when he became Prime Minister what he would have had if he just had a first degree. Or I think he had all the way up to Masters, if my memory serves me correctly. If not, the point is that, he now currently holds a PhD in law, not as in legal counsel per se, but law and policy. And he was looking at the impact of U.S. gun laws and the impact it has on gun violence in Jamaica. Very, very befitting sort of dissertation that he would have done. He completed same last year, that's in 2024, and attended the graduation in 2025. Congratulations are certainly in order, sir. I pray that feat will prove fruitful for not only your personal life, but for your professional life as a Prime Minister. I pray that it will be very useful to the growth and to the development of our country, and that the people that surround you and work alongside you will be able to be impacted by it, and that we will see that emitted to the regular populace in our country and the wider world, because we have our diaspora across the globe, and people who would want to see Jamaica, take full flight. I'm very, very much happy for you, sir. I certainly wish you God's highest and best, his wisest, his choicest, his finest in all of your good and your godly endeavors. And again, I just hope that this achievement will filter out into our economy, will filter out into how we, into our education system, that it will give people hope and to know that there is always greater, that better is the good of the better is the enemy of the good, or good is the enemy of the better, and better is the enemy of the best is the enemy of the better. But the best friend to have is the best. Always try for the best, and then you achieve the next best, and then the next best, and then the next best. It is imperative, my beautiful people. It is important. I won't necessarily say paramount, because we all have our goals that we have set. We all have our fundamental our priorities that we put in categories that we would want to achieve. But I would want you to use his feat, his achievement, for your own personal growth and development. Congratulations, Prime Minister Holness. Congratulations are certainly in order. May God bless you richly. And there is only the sky and further from here, but always use it where it make that expansive, so that it helps your people, your personal life, and most importantly, help in the kingdom building of God. Blessings on you, Prime Minister Holness. Congratulations once again. Guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe, follow, give me one of those lions. Have a good one.